Hi friends, MD Vegan. A new cucumber salad. I make all the time new cucumber salads. I love cucumbers. I mean, they're food and drink at the same time. This is one cucumber and I already sliced them here. I make always these, oftentimes I make these thin slices with a mandolin here. This is a mandolin. If you don't know yet, this is the V shape of the blades. That is so typical for the mandolin. And here's a little tool to make the slices thinner or thicker. You see here. And the thing is, this is a very, very sharp blade. So I needed this cut-resistant glove. Only one of them is needed. But they should come with a mandolin. If you buy a mandolin, you should also find such a cut-resistant glove. Mostly, I guess, I find them in the internet. Yeah, in regular shops, they don't have them. They have these heat-resistant gloves. They have that always. That is a regular thing to buy. And for years and years, I didn't find these until I watched on the internet. That's very easy, and they keep for some time. Not very expensive, but it's a difference like day and night. You know, I show you this time how to work the mandolin with the cut-resistant glove, and I show you with the onion. This onion, yeah, that's a big red onion or medium big red onion. I already prepared it to use it. And I will also cut it with a mandolin, because especially for this salad, I love the onions very thinly sliced. Let me see. Yes, I can always adjust a little bit. You see, if I hold the onion with this cut-resistant glove, I can easily cut the onion on the mandolin. Let's see what kind of size. Yeah, this is thin enough. That's good. I can easily use this mandolin, and I don't need to be afraid my fingers get into the blades, because when that happens, that is a very, very serious accident, because these blades are really, really sharp. That's why the mandolin is such an amazing tool. Even professional chefs, they like to use it, and it's so nice. You can do all kinds of. I need only half an onion. It's a big. You can use it on all kinds of vegetables, and they have different kinds of inlays. If coming with a mandolin, you can make sticks with it and other tools. And it's really worth having one. It saves so much time and makes these perfect slices. Here, you see, they're really perfect and so thin, and that makes a big difference, because when you have these onion thin, yeah, the onion is sharp by itself, but if you have it thinly sliced, you can add the cucumber, for example, here, and the dressing, I'll show you in a moment, and then the hot flavor of the onions is washed out into the dressing, and it gets a wonderful flavor. Then you have this wonderful onion flavor, these umami-like, holistic earth, yummy onion flavor, and not the sharp flavor in the foreground that you maybe don't like. Many people don't like it. But when it's thin, then you have a different flavor there. It's very nice. So it makes a big difference. So I have two ingredients now, the onion and the cucumber. That's a real classic. I do that in many cucumber salads. The third ingredient today is another classic. That is the classic cucumber herb. It's dill. You see it? It's a half bunch of dill, and they're beautiful. And they're very special, very special kind of herb. They fit in not in many categories. They are not. I think it's the only one in their category. The dill, very special herb. I just cut it with a chef's knife, and you see, if I hold the dill or anything else like this, and I cut away from the fingers, not to the fingers, that would be like this would be wrong, dangerous. This away from the fingers, I never can cut myself. So when you do that, you cut away from the fingers, and you can work pretty quick, and you have a nice texture of the herb wherever you want to cut. And that's how you can use the cutting knife, the chef knife, without danger. Because these chef knives also are very sharp. They should be. Then you can work best with them. But if you cut away from the fingers, you can use it without danger. So this is also important to know, I would say, because the most important tool for a chef is the chef's knife and the cutting board. I guess all chefs will agree on that. You can do almost everything with the chef's knife and the cutting board. Here, this is the dill, these small pieces. With the stems, no problem. If you cut it small, no problem. And now, before I put the dressing on top, it's a classical combination, dill and cucumber. The cucumber is very much water, and it's refreshing. And dill is rather calming. It's a healing herb. It calms the stomach. It is a wonderful, gets you really calmed down. And it is so nice. It's pretty much, I would say, complementary effects, the dill and the cucumber. It's also called, as I said, the cucumber herb. It's dill, if you know that. And the flavor is really perfect together. Dill has a very strong flavor. It's like a licorice a little bit, of course in green. And that is a very strong flavor. And the water from the cucumber with a slightly bitter peel, the water and that flavor nicely balance. Balances the strong dill flavor. And today I'll try it with my new, relatively new, my latest, Curry Sesame Cashew Dressing. That is with cashew nuts and sesame seeds, lemon, much curry powder, a lot, pepper and salt, and bananas. One or two bananas in there. That is a wonderful curry flavor then, with a little bit of sweet sour. And that goes also very nice, here you see, on my cucumber salad. I wanted to try this dressing with the cucumber salad, because I like this dressing a lot. And so I think maybe I find more salad combinations that go with this kind of dressing. It's always a nice way to make a new recipe. I just make one new dressing, and if it's a nice dressing, I prepare different salads for myself. I have a different, like this one here is dill, onion, and cucumber. That is a classic for me. I can use it with different dressings. And then I have a new recipe. I have a new dressing. So that makes it nice, because variety is a crucial part in my kitchen. I always make a new recipe every single day, you might know. And because variety is maybe the most important thing, also for health, not only for fun. When it comes to food, and you have to, of course, have a plant-based diet. That is the most important thing. Then it should be a healthy plant-based diet. Otherwise, you can't sustain it. You cannot. You won't work. It won't work if you don't eat healthy and you get sick and you die. Well, the diet is finished. It has to be a healthy diet. Otherwise, the mix doesn't work. And the third thing, the variety. What did I say? Healthy? But that was stupid. I wanted healthy goes without understanding, without saying. It's well understood, of course. No, I mean whole food. Plant-based. That is the second thing. Whole food is the healthy thing. Healthy goes with that thing. Without healthy, you have no diet, of course. So you have a whole food plant-based diet. That's the two most important things. So plant-based and whole food. You don't take away anything from the food that is not needed, that you don't have to take away, let's say. And it is least possibly processed. That is the definition of whole food, as most of the health scientists in that field would agree on. So these two things are so important, everybody agrees. But the third thing that is pretty new is variety. And that is also a thing that I like a lot. maybe the third most important thing, that you eat always something different, and for basically over the year, the great number, large number of different ingredients. That's important. I mean, they made a study, I think, about indigenous people, and they found, I think it was in America, 3,000 different plants they eat in a year. It's indigenous people in the nature, when they live in nature, that is, before the industrialization. And now, the average person that goes into a supermarket to buy their food, they eat only 40 or so, 40, 50 different ingredients. So between 40 and 50 or so, and 3,000, that's a big difference. And you guess who is more healthy? Yeah, also variety, very important. This is now my new recipe for the cucumber salad. I guess it might be pretty delicious, as curry and dill go nicely together. Curry is sweet and sour with, of course, hot flavors. And that, I guess, balances nicely the strong dill flavor with the slightly bitter cucumber. And I guess it brings out very nice new flavors from the cucumber. It's really a refreshing fruit, the cucumber, and it is so nice with this strong curry flavor from that dressing. I found it recently when I didn't really expect that. When I made a cucumber tomato salad with that dressing, and I went, wow, this is so great, because once I made this dressing, I always try to find new salad variations for the dressing. Yeah? You have to have a dressing fitting with the salad, and oftentimes it doesn't work. So I made some attempts, and I thought, what is the best salad? And when I found the one with cucumbers and tomatoes, I was, wow, this is really the way to go. So now I made a tomato salad with that dressing. Now I made a cucumber salad with the dressing. Let's see what comes next. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.